Hi guys, it's Christine here. Welcome to Just Christina. I'm back with another video and ngayon, ang pag-uusapan natin is about nung US Embassy interview ko, which will help you guys to prepare for your own interview when that time comes. So keep watching this video and don't forget to hit subscribe down below.
I come and I lay down my burdens. I know that I do not deserve it, but you took it all with your purchase. So God, I will search for your purpose.
Just a little bit of info guys. Kung napansin nyo, medyo matamlay ako ngayon tapos medyo mahina yung boses ko. It's because medyo unwell ako these days and ginagawa ko lang talaga yung best ko para gawin tong video na to. Some of you even reached out to me na mag-share na ako para matulungan kayo and mag-prepare kayo. So here I am doing this video and I hope it will really help you. Okay, so na-mention ko from my previous video, nakwento ko kung ano yung mga ginawa ko prior to the interview, kung ano yung mga steps kung paano mag-apply ng US tourist visa. And this time, pag-uusapan natin ano yung mga requirements na inihanda ko and what really happened. So, unang-una, I made sure na meron akong birth certificate. I also have a marriage certificate since married na ako sa mga hindi nakakaalam. And then I also prepared my BIR registration kasi I work as a content creator online. In my case, ako mismo yung nag-register and everything at data tax and all that stuff. So, yun, I prepared that just to show ties to my country. And then besides that, I also prepared my bank certificates. Meron din akong transaction history. And because I got paid through PayPal, so yung PayPal transaction history din. I also prepared my voter certificate, yung SSS ko, BIR ID. I also prepared all other IDs, government IDs na meron ako. So besides my passport, I had my UMID, I had my PhilHealth ID, postal ID, meron din ako noon. So I just prepared it. It wasn't stated anywhere on the website, pero just to show how tied I am to my country and that I have no plans of staying in the US illegally or anything like that. When it comes to preparing your bank certificate, okay yun, but then isang page lang kasi yun eh. Pero according to the research I did, mas solid raw kung transaction history talaga. I think the ones I've read usually was like 3 months, pero some of them were saying 6 months transaction history. So yun yung ginawa ko. It was quite long. And for those of you na married to a foreigner, you probably have gone through the CFO seminar kasi that's a requirement for all of us na married to a foreigner. So I also prepared that one. And one more thing nga pala, I also included the rental contract or contract of lease sa apartment na tinitirahan namin, and it's in my name. So I prepared all that paperwork prior to the interview. I had them all filed sa isang clear book. They strongly encourage that you use a clear book or yung clear folder. So, makikita kung ano yung nasa loob ng folder mo. So, now pag-uusapan natin kung ano yung mga steps that I went through during the interview day. The very first step, like step 1, as soon as you get past the security guard sa entrance, and yung pinakaunang hihingi nila sa'yo is yung old and current passport mo. Someone asked me if paano if na-erase yung sticker at the back. Don't worry because they will put a sticker at the back of your passport once you get in there para sa interview mo. And once they put that sticker in, they will return your passport and they will tell you, okay, here's your color. So yung color na yun, meron kasing color blocks na parang cutouts na ibibigay sa'yo. So kung color na ganito, dun ka papunta. Kung color na ganyan, dun ka papunta. I don't totally remember what color I was given, pero yung color na yun was intended for everyone who was applying for a tourist visa. And then the other one was for immigrant type of visa. So from the very beginning, classified na kayo, so you wouldn't be mixed up with other people. And then right after that, you go in and then you'll go through security check. Like I said in my previous video, ang tip ko sa inyo, huwag kayong magdala ng anything else. Huwag kayong magdala ng gadgets, huwag kayong magdala ng smart watches or headset or headphones kasi they will not allow that inside the embassy. So what I did was dinala ko lang yung clear folder ko and I had my comb and my lipstick in my pocket. And then after that, yun na, I went through the security check. And guys, just FYI, yung security check nila doon is just like the ones you see in the airport. Very strict and they're going to look into all your stuff on that point. And pagdating ko dun sa other side, I thought there was a problem, pero pala yung security guard, she just thought that my lipstick looked really nice on me, and she saw that the lipstick I was carrying was the one I was using. So sabi niya, oh my gosh, as in like, kinuha niya yung lipstick tapos tinabi niya sa lips ko. Sabi niya, ang ganda, saan mo nabili to? Babae yung security guard eh. So sinabi ko, SM girl. So ayun. Anyways, I went through that, and then the next step was an area where there were a lot of people, and then makikita mo, like I said earlier, yung color blocks na yun, nilalagay nila in designated areas, and there's a label there kung what this color means. So kung saan nakalagay yung color mo, dun ka uupo. There's like a whole place there with a lot of chairs, and it's non-air conditioned, so don't wear anything too covering or too thick kasi medyo mainit doon sa labas. I think they go through batches, like a whole row first, and then next batch, a whole row na naman. So pagdating ko doon, there was one seat in the very front row na walang nag-occupy. So umupo ako doon, and just after a few minutes, tinawag na yung batch namin, and we went in. Pagpasok na naman sa US Embassy, mismo dun sa area where the interviews are gonna be done, you will go through another security check. So yung mga do's and don'ts, you're going to check it again. They're going to let you raise your arms up, and then they're going to touch your pockets and stuff, you know what I mean, and check kung anong meron ka and kung anong dapat hindi mo dalhin. Some people, I think, were not allowed to bring bags, so yung mga bags nila pinaiwan dun sa security area. I'm trying to recollect my memory here, so bear with me kung medyo fuzzy, especially because medyo unwell pa rin ako. Pasok mo dun, naka-designate na naman yung area, so it's like pagpasok mo ganyan, tapos two directions. If you're for tourist visa, i-direct ka nila dun sa left, and there will be a lot of people eyeing on you, not just the security guards, but there are people everywhere to guide you. So wag kang matakot, wag kang mag-worry kasi i-guide ka nila. So merong sa left, merong sa right. Yung sa left is tourist visa, yung sa right yung mga immigrant type visas. So in that area is where you will overhear the conversations, overhear the decision makings of consuls, overhear interviews, the interrogation part. I have to say, if meron kang mindset na takot ka sa interview, it's not gonna help, because when you get there, you have to really decide not to be carried away by what you hear from your surroundings. Kasi maririnig mo yung mga interview, maririnig mo yung mga questions, maririnig mo kung ano yung sasabihin ng consul sa ibang tao, yung mga na-reject. Meron din namang mga na-approve. So, yun. It's a little bit nerve-wracking, pero like I said in my previous video, don't be scared. As long as you're not hiding anything, you have nothing to be worried about. So, pagpasok mo doon, pipila ka, and they will instruct you what to do next, like every step of the way. After nung first pila, pupunta ka sa isang window where there's gonna be an initial check. So, tatanungin ka, where are you going? Who are you traveling with? May I have your passport and all that stuff. After that is gonna be the interview. So, there's just only two cubicles or two windows na pupuntahan mo. First, yung initial check. Second, yung interview. The interview is going to be case-to-case basis. So, it's gonna be a whole different video, siguro, where I'm gonna talk about my interview, but it was quite a little bit longer than I had imagined. But then, like I said, it's a case-to-case basis, so hindi ko masasabi na yung questions na tinanong nila sa akin is the same question na itatanong nila sa'yo. But yung basic questions were, when are you traveling? Who are you traveling with? Who's gonna pay for your trip? What's your job? What's your husband's job if you're married? Where's your husband from? How long have you been married? How did you meet? What is your source of income? If my business guy overheard, what is your business? What do you do? How many people do you have? Or if you're self-employed. There's this one thing I need to tell you guys. I'm pretty sure that they do their background check even before the interview. Kasi I remember I said I prepared a whole clear book of my requirements. But then, pagdating ko dun guys, hindi na nila tinignan. I was so ready, like super duper ready. I had all those papers and stuff. Pero they didn't even have a glimpse of it. Not even asking it, what do you have or whatever. Wala. Nothing. But don't let that cause you not to prepare. Kasi that was my case. In other cases, I saw na hiningan talaga sila ng mga papel. So they had these paperworks submitted to the consul kasi hiningi yun. In my case, I wasn't asked, but there were a lot of questions and they were trying to really understand or, dissect my situation and assess it with the best of their abilities. So long story short, after they asked me those basic questions, they gave me their decision right away. So right after the interview, malalaman mo kung papasa ka o hindi. So no need to go through the agony of waiting. So they told me right away, they don't say congratulations. They just say, okay, your visa has been approved. It will be delivered to you in days. I don't remember how long it was, but it was really that quick. So, kukunin nila yung passport mo and then you will just get it via mail. So, ipapadala nila once na na-stamp na yung passport mo with the visa, they will send it to you, to the address that you provided them, and no more extra fees or whatsoever. Kasali na yun sa binayaran mo. During the application, they're going to ask you, ano yung address that you provided them? That's where they're going to send the passport with your visa. Basically, that's it, guys. I hope that this video will help you, and if you have any more questions, kung meron akong nakalimutan i-address, please leave it in the comment section below. I will be very glad to answer your questions. Pero there will also be questions that I won't be able to answer kasi hindi ko talaga alam. But I will do my best to help you with what I know. Thank you very much for watching this video. Oh, and one more thing. Sinabi ko dun sa previous videos ko when I was from the US that I will give away stuff. So what I'm gonna give away is, let me just show you. It's a 1.2 kilo bag of kisses. This is one of the things I'm gonna be giving away, and there will definitely be other extra ones, but ito yung major highlight. Surprise na lang yung iba, guys. All you have to do to join that contest giveaway is just to subscribe to my channel, follow me on my social media accounts, reach out to me, engage with me. But that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, share this with anyone you know that will need my help. Thank you. Take care and see you very soon. Bye.